Welcome back to Waverly Strong, our live town hall meeting, and my guests appreciate them hanging out. The sun's starting to go down. It's cooling off a little bit. It's only about 100 now. We have to talk about the tragedy of this massive event. We lost babies. We lost 20 people. And as tragic as that is, and it is tragic, it is truly remarkable. You had 50 to 70 people missing and recovered them all. Talk about the dichotomy of that, the terrible loss and yet the remarkable recovery, Sheriff.
You know, I was talking with a friend of mine in TBI, Joe Craig, earlier, and he's been around a lot of different disasters and things like this, and he was saying how truly remarkable it is that we've been able to have, of all the people that we've had missing, that we've been able to alleviate the fact or determine whether they wasn't missing, and then have the recovery of the ones that were on that list, and make those recoveries. And you know, Bob, I contribute those recoveries, I contribute that closure for those families to the people that was in that staging area, that people, those first responders, those people that were down there, boots on the ground. That wasn't, you know, us as administrators, we can only set up this process. But when it comes to that operation of that plan, those guys that were boots on the ground, that were in there, those volunteers, those officers, those people, not the officers, any and every soul that was in there trying to help these families get closure, all that praise and glory goes to them. You know, and that's where you want to, as a law enforcement officer, as an administrator, as someone that's involved and been around the ambulance service, the EMS, the rescue squads. I'm scared to name names because I'm scared I'll leave somebody out, but all that praise and glory goes to them. They're the ones that carried out the operation. They're the ones that were able to give our people closure, and that's second to none. And when we had something like this happen.
Richard, lost students, classmates lost classmates. It's going to be tough to deal with.
That it is. We've got some counselors set up. We've got some trainings going on at the first of the week for our teachers to cope with these students, bus drivers, because that's going to be the first person they see when they get on that school bus is those bus drivers. So all our staff's going through this training to help cope, because they've lost families, they've lost their houses, they've lost their clothes, everything, and they've lost loved ones, their friends, and we're trying to be prepared for that comeback when it's time. But it's going to be a long road ahead, and those little kids, all the way up to the 12th grade. You know, every one of them has been impacted some way because they've had some type of connection to all of this, and so we're going to do our best we can. We've got, like I said, other schools coming in, bringing some others in to help. The state's bringing in some stuff, so we're in those planning stages of getting that set up.
Amanda, when you see the devastation, and it is massive, and you see the number of people that were trapped and missing for so long, as the sheriff said, it's truly amazing that the death toll wasn't higher. It's remarkable.
So the whole response, the disaster, we've had lots of floods here, but we have not had a flood like this. You know, the 2010 flood was bad, but we've had 200-year floods in 10 years. And so that we can not lose more people, and that we can respond so quickly from an emergency management perspective, that response time is critical, and so it was invaluable.
Mr. Mayor, this community, I don't have to tell you, it's embracing these folks. And so are people from outside the community as they come in to help. It's truly a wonderful scene during these troubled times and political times, and you name the diversity out there, that you're seeing folks come in to want to help, and you're seeing neighbors help neighbors.
He said it.
Neighbors helping neighbors, and folks coming in from outside to try to help.
Absolutely. The response from our neighboring communities, neighboring states, neighboring counties has just been overwhelming. The response from state agencies, federal agencies has been overwhelming. You think you're by yourself in the first few hours in one of these events, and then in just a little while you look around and there's an army around you. And so, you know, none of us are in this alone. Nobody down here is in any of this alone. No one person is gonna fix it. It's a group effort. It takes everybody doing their part. It was unheard of to get a disaster declaration in 4 days. Normally, the federal government does not work that day. I think at the state government level, they started very early and really pushed that from the governor to the president. I think there was a real strong effort to get this moving, get some aid in here, get these people the resources they need where they can move on with their life and pick up the pieces. But there's no way we can ever thank the people enough that's come to Waverly, Tennessee to help us in this event. And we have seen this time and time again. I've been here a long time. I've seen a lot of disasters and explosions, but I've never seen one of this magnitude. I was just awed by the damage Saturday morning when I got to where I could see some of these sites. And then Monday when we flew over the area, I was even more shocked at what we were seeing. But like I said, we just cannot thank everyone enough that's come to assist us. And what I hope is next week or next month that people don't forget about this event, because we're going to be here for a long time trying to recover.
Amanda,
this is not going to be quick.
A month from now, we'll be back
right.
to normal.
Not even close. A month from now, we will be in the, everything willing, we'll be in the rebuild phase, but like the mayor said, we're really going to have to evaluate, you know, where our homes and our businesses are, and what can we do to maintain the creek channels so they don't build up with debris, and because that was part of the contributing factor for this. So, you know, we really have to look into the future and say, what is our long-term goal, and how can we meet that long-term goal to be more resilient as a community?
Sheriff, a month from now, how close to normal?
I don't see it.
Yeah.
I mean, after that helicopter ride the other day and seeing the massive devastation, the massive damage that we have, I honestly feel that it'll be close to a year before we even feel some kind of normal operating day to day and feel normal again every day.
What do you say to the folks out there? They're trying their best. They're going to get through this, aren't they?
We're going to get through this. We've been through the dark. We're coming to light.
Sheriff Chris Davis, Buddy Frazier, Mayor of the City of Waverly, Richard Rye, and Amanda Height, we really appreciate you taking some time. We know you're exhausted. Thank you very much for lending your input to our town hall meeting. That will do it from here in Waverly and Waverly Strong. Thank you for joining us. We'll have the very latest from this devastated community tonight on News 2 at 10. I'm Bob Mueller in Waverly.